Good day, everyone. My name is Michelle D. Clark. I'm your favorite small town girl with big time dreams who God has definitely shown his grace and his mercy, and he has saved me from some life threatening things. And I am super excited and glad that he did. Why? Because I can be here with you all today on this super sensational Sunday on purpose. I said that. Yes, super sensational Sunday on purpose. I said so. And guess what? You can too. So, you all, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Winning 10 minutes or less fun, where we help you to live inspired free and transformed in 10 minutes or less. All right, you all. So, as you know, we have our household customs. So, first of all, if you are a first time watcher, then welcome to the show. And if you are a repeat supporter, then welcome back. So, as you know, for those of you all who are repeat supporters, you know too, our household custom, one of them is to make sure that you put where you're watching it in the chat. So where you're watching from in the chat, if you'd like to have a proper shout out. So yes, and when I say where you're watching, I don't particularly mean Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube. Although if you are watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and click the little bell so that way you will be in the know when we drop new content. Additionally, if you're watching on Facebook or LinkedIn, make sure that you heart it or support it or give it thumbs up and also share it. So this is not the best kept secret. So that way people who you know, love, and care about can also win in 10 minutes or less. All right, with our fundamental moments. All right, addition to that, you know that including putting your name in the chat and where you're watching from, meaning your city, state, continent, country, county, wherever you want to put in there, then you will get a proper shout out. I will shout you out. In addition to that household custom, we also have a custom of making sure to have your water for our break for station identification for our hydration to make sure that we stay hydrated. Because as you know, and we know that in order for our bodies and our minds to work properly, we have to stay hydrated. Yes, yes. All right. So if you do not have your bottle of water ready yet because you are a newbie, then now is a good time to go ahead and run and go get something to hydrate yourself. And if this is not your first time watching and you already do have your water, then this is a great time to reach out to someone and let them know what is going on. Okay, so cool beans. Now let's go ahead and take. I see some eyeballs popping on. So welcome to the show. And if you are a repeat supporter, then definitely welcome back. Now it is time for breakfast station identification for our hydration. So let's go ahead and take a drink. One, two, three. Let's go, team. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Yes. That never ever gets old. Every single time, absolutely fabulous. And if you know me, you know I like my water room temperature. All right, y'all. So let's get started. So, for our win in 10 minutes or less, fundamental moments. So we have something here. Here is our topic. Let me put it in the chat because I want to be able to highlight that on here. It is. All right, you all. So it is practice makes permanent. Practice makes permanent. So I know most people think practice makes perfect. That is not the case. First of all, no one is perfect. So how can it possibly make perfect? It does not. Practice makes permanent, meaning that the things, whatever it is that we practice, is what we end up doing when the performance time comes. And when I say performance, that doesn't particularly mean like on a stage or in film. It just means go time, go time, show time. So here's a really good case in point. So as a professional woman, we have some of us who have kids, and I actually I'm certified in parent management training, the Oregon model, and also parenting through change. And in those avenues, I work with caregivers and helping them to become better caregivers or parents or grandparents, whatever their title is, and helping them in that realm so that way they can become better parents of children who experience symptoms that's more than just run of the mill challenges that kids have. So that generally they come with some sort of diagnosis, right? So in those avenues, I help them to practice parenting strategies so then that way they can execute those strategies when it comes to their children. Now, I say all that to say this though. So when I'm in the store and I see a child cutting up and then I see the parent try to parent them, I can tell if it's something that they've practiced at home as a parenting strategy or if it's something they're trying to front in front of the cameras, right? When we talk about in front of cameras. Okay, I see some folks popping on. Welcome. This is when 10 is less than the, and if you if you are a newbie from the show, if you are a repeat supporter, welcome back. So I see some comments coming in. Yes, so Miss Keisha E. Newton says, practice makes permanent because it becomes a part of our makeup, our character. Absolutely. What we practice is who we become. What we practice is what we do. Right? Good evening. Good evening. We have, Tisha Marie is in the house. Hey, young lady, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I always love your Facebook profile picture. It's so transformational, just like you. Hey. So yes. All right. So welcome to the show. So yes, what we practice is what we will end up doing. So execution. I was listening to the radio and I heard they interviewed Steph Curry, and in there Steph Curry said, it's no longer good enough to just execute and practice. We need to execute when it's showtime, when it's playtime. We are on the court and game time. So that's the same thing. So whatever we practice behind the scenes is what we do in public. Is who we are. You're so welcome. Yay. So yes. So you guys like, what is she talking about? So I know some things I see in the chat. Let's go ahead and highlight that. So yes, practice makes permanent. So that is our win in 10 minutes, 10 minutes or less fundamental moment. So let's start thinking about what are some things that we do routinely. And if it's a good thing, continue that, right? Capitalize on those things. If it's something that we find ourselves doing that is not promoting our progress, is not helping us to become the person that we want to be, not helping us to be in the places that we need to be, not helping us to make the networks that we want to have. I can go on and on and on. If it's not helpful, then it would behoove us. I hate to tell people what we need to do. It would behoove us to find other avenues to practice something different. So that way we can make new traction. We can make new progress. We can make new pathways to the progress that we want to obtain and attain. So practice makes permanent. All right. I hope somebody out there today, practice makes permanent. So yes, what we do, practice, is we do when we are in go time, showtime, performance time. And again, I'm not just talking about, if you're an athlete, I'm not talking about if you're an actress or in a film or a play or anything like that. No, showtime is life. Showtime is our life. So let's practice the behaviors. Let's practice. We talked about graded 8 mindset matters some weeks back. And if you hadn't watched it, hashtag replay is for real. You can watch it the same place you're watching me right now, Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube. YouTube might be the easiest because you just go and I have it categorized. You can just pull up all the graded 8 mindset matters. But we talked about how the mind works and those negative automatic thoughts and how we can replace those thoughts and how we can reroute, how we can create new impressions, if you will. So that way we can make new progressions. So if you want to learn how to do that, go there. Also, if you want to learn how to do that, you can also hit me up at, and I have to put in here bit.ly/meet with who? With Michelle. Meet with me. And that's MiChele. That is one L because you don't need two L's when one does the same. So yes, bit.ly/meet with Michelle. Book your 20-minute conversation exploration with me. It is FREE. It's not going to cost you anything but the time that we spend together, and we can figure out what we need to do to get you on track. And then if we want to work together from there on out, we'll talk about that as well. But as far as our bit.ly/meet with Michelle, that's one L in Michelle because you don't need two and one does the same. Let's break some bread. Let's get a 20-minute conversation and figure out where we need to go to help you to get your practice to make permanent for your progress. Okay. So in addition to that, if you are a female, as a matter of fact, if you are a professional woman, then this Saturday, we will have Lift Nation Freedom at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for that, you all, it's going to be super fantastic. Why? It's going to be fantastic because of the fact that we are going to have a moment where we're going to do a mini mindset training. Yes. And then in addition to that, we're going to talk about how Lift Nation is going to go to work for you personally and professionally as a professional female. And we're going to have a segment where we'll get to break bread, network with each other, because as you all know, you're either networking or not working. You know how that goes. So we're going to network and we're going to break bread, get to know each other, like for real, know each other, because Lift Nation is about building and formulating and promoting, fostering true, authentic sisterhoods. So if you say to yourself, you know what, I would love to be in a sisterhood with a bunch of positive professional women, then guess what? Find out about Lift Nation. Find out how we go to work for you this Saturday, the 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I know you're probably saying, well, Michelle, can you please tell me how can I be there? It's in the Zoom room, you all, so you don't even have to leave the comfort of your own home. It is in the Zoom room. All you have to do is go to bit.ly/Lift Nation Freedom at 1. And I think I forgot the O. Yes, I did. So see what I'm saying? Practice does not make perfect. You know how many times that I put down Lift Nation Freedom at 1? So let me take that off the screen just so nobody thinks that that's it. So it's Lift Nation. So it's bit.ly/Lift Nation Freedom at 1. Okay. So I will put that. I'll make sure to put that in the comment section when I log off. But yes, Lift Nation. So bit.ly/Lift Nation Freedom at 1. And all you have to do is register. And it's free to register, free to attend. The only thing it's going to cost you is a winning smile and awesome personality. And yes, I say winning smile because I do want to see you all on cam. Because when we are on camera, it just really enriches the experience. Have you ever been to any of those meetings or sessions where everybody's on a blank screen and all you see is the person's name, or then you see maybe their profile or their branding photo? Like, I mean, come on, we want some interactions here, you all. So yes, Zoom room, meet me there this Saturday, Lift Nation, Freedom at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this Saturday, the 25th. All right. So I believe that's about it. Oh, how can I forget? Tuesday Talks with Miss Clark, LMSW, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the name of the whole show. So yes, make sure you meet me this Tuesday for Tuesday Talks with Miss Clark, LMSW, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have a segment where you can get your burning questions answered during our Rapid Fire AMA, where you get a chance to ask Miss Clark anything so that you can live inspire free and transform. So anything that's a hiccup in your hookup and you're like, Michelle, I don't want to hiccup in my hookup. I want to look up. I want to succeed. I want to be lifted. Then all you have to do is join me this Tuesday. Tuesday Talks with Miss Clark, LMSW, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and get your questions answered. And if in the event that you are unable to be on there, guess what? Hashtag replay is for real. And then all you have to do is go to, we have info at MicheleDClark.com. So yes, all you have to do is go to, if you're not able to make it there live, then all you have to do is shoot me an email and say, hey, I have this question, or hey, I want to have this answered on the AMA Rapid Fire segment. Info at MicheleDClark.com. And again, that's one L of Michelle because you don't need two when one does the same. So yes, those are all the avenues. And listen, okay, it's the info, right? So right above the info, you see the Michelle D. Clark lift. You can reach me. You can DM me all major social media platforms. I mostly reside on LinkedIn and Facebook, but you can hit me up on Instagram as well. But hit me up there. That's it. You know, I'm accessible. I'm here, right? So, all right, you all. Speaking of here, I will see you all here tomorrow for another segment of Win in 10 minutes or less. Fundamental moments. So, all right, you all, in the meantime, in between time, I love you to life just because you are. So I look forward to seeing each and every one of you all tomorrow, 8 p.m. for our another episode of Win in 10 minutes or less, fundamental moments. And for all the professional women, see you this Saturday at 1 p.m. for our Lift Nation Freedom at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Zoom room. In the meantime and in between time, I love you to life. My name is Michelle D. Clark with Lift Nation, and I am the Mindset Management Coach for professional women with Lift Nation, where we empower you, the professional woman, to live inspired, free, and transform. Take care. God bless. See you tomorrow evening and Saturday. Take care.